Good morning. It's Wednesday, April 22nd, 2026. Back at it again, Los Vaqueros. A little bit of a late start this morning. It is now about 10:30 in the morning. Essentially, I waited for the rain to die off. Got here, they were questionable on the boat rentals, but they went ahead and let me take one out. Apparently, I'm the only one out on the lake today. They planted about 2,000 pounds yesterday in South Cove. Saw some guys fishing down there when I was driving in this morning. But I'm not much of a bait fisherman, so here I am trolling the lake. Making my way down the middle of the lake right now, heading towards East Cove. I've got a Rapala on one side and Apex on the other. We'll see what works this morning. Hopefully there'll be a lot more videos of me catching fish to follow. Alright, we're about 5-10 minutes in. Making my way over to East Cove in the middle of the lake. Just got my first hit. It was just a quick short strike, didn't stick. On the Rapala with a little worm off the back. We'll see if I can parlay that into something else. Alright, I'm coming into East Cove. The Rapala just got hit again. It was only on there for like a second and let go. So I'm wondering if they're just hitting the worm, the trailer worm, and not the actual Rapala. So we'll see. Keep going. Alright, fish on. Doesn't feel like a very big one, but it's a fish. Didn't take any drag. If I hadn't turned over to check on the rod, I wouldn't even have known he was there. This is on the jointed Rapala. Yeah, he's nude. Not taking any drag. Little guy. It's gonna be a release. Got plenty of trout to freezer at home, so unless we get a big one today, like over 3 or 4 pounds, we're going home. There we go, first fish. Let's hope we get a bigger one. All right, update, it's about 12:10. Haven't gotten another bite since that last one over at East Cove. So I made my way across over here to Penn Cove. Had some luck here last time I was here. Let's see what happens this time around. All right, fish on, fish on. This one feels a little better than the last one. Let's see what happens here. This is at the north end of Penn Cove. That doesn't feel too big. Let's see what he does. He's coming in. Swimming towards the boat. Yep, another smaller fish. It's all right. Add it to the total for today. Yep. Nice. That one's probably about 2 pounds. We'll take it. Another little 1.5, maybe 2-pounder. Time to let him go. Not big enough today. So that last fish came on a Fire Tiger Uncle Larry's kokanee trout salmon lure, tipped with an earthworm, and then a little spinner on the front. Fish on again with another lap. This one feels much nicer. Hopefully this is that 3 to 4 pound take home fish. Same spot, just looped around the north end here of Penn Cove. This time though it's on the broken back Rapala in a Fire Tiger pattern. Doesn't feel that big after all. Unless he's swimming. There he is. I don't know if you can see that. This dude's like swimming. There he is. There we go. About a pound. Not that big, but did put up a good fight. Gonna release this dude too. Let's get him revived here. 12:30. So far this little cove right here, 2 bites, 2 laps. So this is my 3rd lap through here. See if we can get a bite on film or something. First one was on the broken back Rapala. Second one was on that little Uncle Larry's, I don't know, kokanee lure or something it's called, with a Fire Tiger spoon and a little bit of scent. They seem to hit as I hit this corner here and start turning around to head back south. Pretty sure now that the camera's on, they got a little camera shot. Let's see what happens. There we go. All right. Got that one on camera. Woo. Same spot. Same spot. Got it on camera. Woo. Whoa. Hey. Calm down here. Oh, splashing back here on the surface. Splashing back on the surface. Definitely feels better than the last 2. Let's see. This is also on that Uncle Larry's, whatever that was. Let's go this way. Splashing a lot on the surface. That's 3 for 3 right there on that little cove. Longer to come in. Drop the speed. looks nicer. Ooh, nicer fish. Definitely a nicer fish. That's a 3 or 4. Ooh, it's got to be at least 3 to 4 pounds. That guy's going home with me. 3 pounds, 7 ounces. That'll make a good meal tonight. That's a keeper. That was also on that Fire Tiger Larry's kokanee lure, whatever that is. We tipped a little bit of an earthworm back in that same pocket here at the north end of Penn Cove. 3 for 3 so far. Let's see if we can make it 4 for 4. Alright, update. It is now 12:30. We're still here at the north end of Penn Cove. Every lap I've gone through, I've gotten a hot strike. That last one was a nice 3.5 pound fish. So I just re-rigged again. Broke back Fire Tiger Rapala. Tipped with an orange worm. Uncle Larry's spinner thing, Fire Tiger Rapala spoon, also tipped with an earthworm, and sent on both of those. This one hasn't gotten a hit in a while, but because it's gotten 2 hits today, I'm going to just keep it out there and see what happens. We'll see. Just to give you an idea of where they're hitting, there's Penn Cove. So we come around here, there's some trees sticking out of the water there. So I come all the way down into this cove, get to about shallow water alarm, 10 feet, right on cue. And then as I come around the corner here, follow these reeds, and then as I've been straightening out here at the end of this cove right here, coming up here, as I start to get towards the end of this cove is when they hit. At least that's the last 3. Which means my lures, if my boat's way over here, the lures are 125 feet back, so they're hitting like back in this area here when the lures get there. We'll see if we can go 4 for 4. I'm going to keep recording just in case. Alright, so the lures are now getting to the top of the cove here. Starting to straighten out a little bit. Come on, 4 for 4. Let's do it. Let's see. Maybe we caught all of them here. That last one was a nice one though, 3.5 pounds. Nobody home this time? Camera shot. I guess nobody home this time around. It's alright. We'll give it one more lap. And if this doesn't turn into anything else, that's 3 fish here. 1, oh, there we go. There we go. Right on cue. Ah. Right on cue. It's like we planned it that way. Ooh, this one feels good too. Let's take a little bit of drag. This is on the Brokeback Rapala this time. Man, same spot. Just tucked into that corner. Doesn't quite feel as big now. Let's see, he's coming at the boat now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Got some good head shakes on him. like a warm-up for salmon season. Alright, little dude, you came right up to the boat. Yep, small guy. Similar to the ones that we've been catching back here. Alright, let's get this dude on. Actually, man, never mind. It's another like 3-pound fish. Alright, scale says 2.5-pound fish. Still a good eating size, so we're gonna take that one home, and maybe we can learn how to do some smoking the fish this time. Alright, that would have been a limit by now if we'd have kept all those little guys. But it's more of a catch and release day unless we get anything big today. We'll see what happens on the next one. Alright, just had the shallow water alarm go off, which means I'm at the tip of the cove. And let's see if we can go 5 for 5 in here. Great day. The weather's calmed down nicely. The wind has calmed down nicely. A little overcast, not too warm, not too cold, not too hot. About to take the sweatshirt off pretty soon. Can't really complain. When I got here, it was a little spotty, but the weatherman said it was going to clear up by this afternoon. So I rolled the dice and decided to come out. So it's about 1 o'clock now. We've had 4 or 5 fish, released 3 small ones, kept 2 bigger ones, and then had 2 strikes that didn't stick. So pretty steady action so far today. I'm gonna go through here again and keep doing laps until I don't get any more hits. Oh, shallow water alarm. Time to turn. Drop the lures back there. If we don't get anything on this one, I'm gonna make a run over to, I think, Howden Cove. They planted another 2,000 pounds of trout yesterday in the South Cove. But I'm not a bait guy. I get antsy, so I like to tool around with the troll. Alright, this is about where they should be hitting. Ooh, fish just jumped over there. Saw another fish jump earlier. There's a lot of activity here. So maybe I'll go around one more pass. I mean, seems like they're kind of stacked in here. All right, 5 for 6, 5 for 7. Brokeback Rapala strikes again. Man, so today would have been an easy limit day at this point if we'd have kept all those other fish. Beautiful day, warmed up nicely. And I still got a few more hours to go. So let's keep going. Doesn't feel very big, probably about a pound, like the first 2 that we got. Coming in pretty easy. Yeah, little dude. I don't even need the net. If he pops off, he pops off. Stop. Hey, whoa. I'm gonna snap my line. There we go. Another one. Same setup. This little brokeback Rapala with the worm. Man, so I just had a fish take me into some trees and break me off, and then I got another hit over here that did not stick. So this area is still pretty hot. So I'm just gonna keep looping around here and see what happens. I don't know if I have any more of those Uncle Larry things though. I might have to order a few more of those from Catch America. We'll see. Quick update. I got about an hour left. It's 2:30. I came down here to East Cove, sorry, Howden Cove, and it's raining on me. But it looks like it's just this one thundercloud that's going to go by here, so hopefully it's not too bad. Oh, there we go. Oh, man. Ooh, that's a nice one. That feels like a nice one. Oh, man. Man, should have just gotten on the camera earlier. In the rain. Oh man. Yeah, this one's taking some drag too. Hopefully it's a nice one. Woo. In the middle of the rain, I get hit on with a Kokanee Apex Special pink color. Put that one back out again because the Fire Tiger Rapalas had kind of slowed down a little bit. Right now, a tip with an earthworm. Seems like it was a tick. Feels like a nice fish. I don't know about doing this in the rain. Slow down the engine now, then we're away from the shore. Man, got a mess going on in here. I was packing away the gear, getting ready to call it. I think this is fish like number 7 or 8 today. There it is. Got the leader. Got our fish here. Not quite ready. Not quite ready. Looks like a nice one though. Still pretty lively. Another one. The scale said 3 pounds. So we're going to take this guy home. You fit in nicely with the other ones. Another 3-pound fish. Whew. Not a bad day fishing in the rain. Guess the weatherman did get it wrong. Oh well. Let's see if we can get a couple more before my time is up. Yeah, I'm going to say the weatherman got it wrong. I did not come prepared for this much rain. Wow, it's really coming down now. I think it's time to call it a day and start heading home. We got more than a limit today. Released like 5 or 6 fish, kept 3 fish, 2.5 to 3.5 pounds. Couldn't ask for a better day of fishing. Could have asked for some better weather. If I get any more, we'll record it. Got another one on the way back to the dock on the same Kokanee Special. This one took some pretty good hits. Let's see what happens here, but now it's coming in easy, so. Got a little weight to it. Another good one. Yeah, it's been a great day today. Besides that little downpour, I've caught, I think I lost track, 8 fish, 7 or 8 fish. Released 5 so far, and had a couple of short strikes. Had one that tangled me up and broke me off the tree. So a lot of good action today. Let's see what this looks like here. Getting close. Feels pretty solid. Ooh, nice fish. This could be that nice fish that we were looking for. It's coming in easily. I turn the camera that way so we can see him. Splash up here on the water, right there. A few more feet to go. Just let them all the way down to the leader. Get the net ready. Hopefully he doesn't pop off. Ooh, it's probably the best one of the day so far. Let's hope he stays on. This could be the 5-pounder. I don't know. Probably not. Maybe a 3-pound fish. He looks like he's got some shoulders. Ooh. Just gotta tire him out. Nice fish in the box. Let's see what we got here. Whoa. Keep it going. 2.5. All right, going home. Same setup, the kokanee special with tip with a worm, going pretty fast, like 4 miles an hour. Yeah. Nice. Do that again here. So much for the outro. Just got another one. Now this will be a limit of 5 fish. So if we keep this one, we got to pack it up and go. Same lure, Apex kokanee special. Wow. Man, I guess that's what happens when you try to go home. The fish want to keep you. Whoa. There you go. Let's watch the action. Can't tell if he's over or under my other line. There he is. Makes me wish I had more time to stick around today. Boats aren't due back till 6 now with their summer hours in operation. I gotta get home though. I gotta get stuff to do. This one feels about as good as the other one. It doesn't want to come in. There you go. Alright, he's under that line. Coming in, slowly but surely. About 10 feet to go. He tangled up my other line. Damn it. Alright, well that's alright. We'll get him in. He totally messed up my other line. Oh man, that's not good. Oh dude, like another 2.5 to 3 pounder. But I got this mess. I guess it's a good thing. That's my limit. Great day. Couldn't ask for a better day of fishing. Now it's the outro for reals. It's 3:15. I got 15 minutes. The dock's right here. I got all the rods in. That last fish tangled me up into my other line, made a huge mess. So I had to clean all that up. 5 fish limit, everything between 2.5 and 3.5 pounds. Released another 5 fish that were smaller, and then had one break off and a bunch of short strikes that didn't stick. Lots of steady action throughout the day. Caught them at East Cove, Howden Cove, Penn Cove was the hot spot, and then twice right now on my way back to the dock right here in the middle of the lake. Weather's finally clearing up a little bit, but there's still some storm clouds out there. I couldn't have asked for a better day. A little wet, but an awesome day of fishing. Fish on tight lines till next time.